hand is where?
Right there so he doesn't bite you.
Exactly. Good job. Beautiful, ladies. See? Hear me, teachers before you know it. Don't bite me. So, where am I going to start?
At ask.
Okay. Are you ready? You're going to count for me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That time he didn't do as well.
He's got to start all over. I have no idea how he's going to respond on this side. It's a brand new side. Tricky business. Don't have an agenda. Don't assume he's going to do anything. Okay? We just come over here and we start from scratch. We know we're going to apply pressure predictably. We're going to escalate until he does what we want. And we're going to release the pressure when he does it. Okay? We're going to try again. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Ho. See, he did it at 1. That's where we stop counting. Instantly. Okay? And we rub it to a stop. Okay?
We rub it until he stops.
Mhm.
Or until it stops.
He stops.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude. So we're gonna make sure we call him a he.
But if it's any horse, you never know what it is.
Yep, exactly. All right. So we're teaching him to go left and right now, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now, you guys still having fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would we need Sparky to move his hindquarters away from us?
So he doesn't, I don't know, maybe. So, I don't know.
Cool, that's a good answer because I haven't told you. It's good to admit when we don't know, okay? So that we're open for new information. So the reason I want to teach Sparky to move his hindquarters away from me, even though he's little, if he was really big and something were to spook him or excite him,
It could really hurt you.
he could really hurt me. Okay? So, just like when I'm standing in front of him, I want to be able to have time to move away, correct? Or I taught him, you don't come towards me unless you're invited, correct? Well, we're teaching him the same thing from the side. But I'm in a lot closer proximity, aren't I? So now what I want to make sure he always does if he's spooked or taken by surprise is I want him to always take his hindquarters away from me. Notice, because right now Sparky's kind of like, I'll just walk into you, won't he?
Yep.
We want to teach him something new, don't we?
You can't. He can't. He's not allowed to bump into you.
He's not allowed to bump into me. And I want to teach him I can move his feet forwards, backwards, left, or right. Okay? So, I'm teaching his hindquarters to walk away from me instead of into me. Now,
Because it's your personal space, and
Yes.
he can't pop that unless you tell him to. Yeah, and if she took him to the Crawford Parade, there'd be lots of noises.
lots of noises. Yeah, there's a lot of reason for him to spook or run or buck or bite, yes? And anytime that happens, we want Sparky to move away from you, not into you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or any miniature pony or any horse.
Any horse, yeah, because if he was really big and he bumped into me as many times as he had today, would I kind of be bruised?
Yep.
Yeah, probably. So just because he's little doesn't mean he shouldn't be treated like a big horse. Okay?
And just because he's little, he's still way dangerous.
Yep. It certainly can cause just as many bruises. Smart.
And just as many accidents.
Oh, yes.
Maybe he could actually cause a little bit more. You never know. Maybe he could cause actually a little bit more. You never know what miniature ponies will do.
Right. we're gonna treat him no different than a big horse. Yes? Okay, so I'm back to moving his hind quarters. Ready? I can't do anything until I'm told.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We had a problem there. About the time I was supposed to take off the pressure, you know what Sparky did?
What?
He reached out and wanted to bite my butt. So Sparky and I are going to have a little conversation with my hind feet about his teeth. Okay?
Aren't you not supposed to leave the
Lead rope?
down because it could trip them and then it could hurt you?
Well, there's two ways around that. At some point in our conversation, you're gonna be okay with the lead rope on the ground. Okay? And in that particular instance, I couldn't stop what I was doing to fix the lead rope because what would that have taught Sparky?
That he'll get away with it? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever he was doing, which was being aggressive towards me,
Yeah.
was
He
an
could
ex-
do anything he wanted if you went down and leave it.
right. Well, I knew the lead rope wasn't going to threaten anybody. Okay? So, are we done teaching Sparky yet?
No.
No, because he's still kind of cranky, isn't he? All right, so what am I going to do?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That was an ask. Isn't that cool? All right,
He's learning to decide.
he is. We're going to try again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good.
So that was at 2.
That was it too. Nice. So we're making progress, aren't we? Okay. So what we have done all morning is sensitize Sparky to move his feet forwards, backwards, left,
Then
or
right.
right. Okay? Now we need to switch categories. We need to equalize Sparky and teach him desensitization, which means I can move and make noises, and what's Sparky supposed to do?
Just stand there.
Just stand still. Okay?
You can do whatever you want, and Sparky's just supposed to stay here.
Yep,
You tell him what to do.
correct. So I'm gonna throw this lead rope over his back,
And he's not doing anything.
and he's not doing anything. So I
Stop.
release the pressure and hang out
So he learns.
while he learns. Why we need to do this, ladies, is because we need our horses not to be afraid of us or our tools. Okay? So we always need to balance our horse between sensitizing and desensitizing. Are you ready to teach me? Because I gotta have you teach me. What's the point of sensitizing?
So he'll do things?
So he'll do things. Yeah. So he'll move. Because we like our horses to move, right? That's why we sensitize them.
And we like to take them on rides, but if they don't move, then we can't take them on rides.
Correct. Now, why would we desensitize him?
So that he doesn't move. When we don't want him to move.
Correct. We don't want him to be afraid of us or our tools.
Because he doesn't need to. I mean, we're perfectly safe.
Correct.
We're
But
not
we
that
have to balance sensitizing and desensitizing so he knows that's true.
So he knows we're really safe.
Yes. Good job, ladies. All right. Why don't you take a little stand up and celebrate? You guys have learned a good amount today.
Yay!